Hey, BTS fans, BTS meaning behind the scenes. I'm Patricia McKenzie, and I am doing my first DIY, do it yourself um, mannequin model form. So, if you checked out the other videos with myself and Sergio, you will see that how far we've gotten thus far. So now, this is this is how it's looking so far. Now this is the mold of my body. So that's the head. Sergio was the one that helped put all the duct tape on it, and I'm doing the paper mache. Yeah. So this is how it's looking thus far. Okay. So I still have to do the back. Yeah. Y'all see that? So that's the back. This still has to be paper mache. Again, this is my very first and Sergio's very first DIY, do-it-yourself model form for fashion design. One thing I did uh, do was read up on some of the designers that I really enjoyed um, back in the day. And one of the books that I got, and you can always go to the library. If you don't want to purchase this books, go to the New York Public Library. That's where I'm in New York, right? And I really enjoyed the designer back in the day, Balenciaga. Now, Balenciaga was from Spain. What you see Balenciaga's people doing now, the ones that are head of fashion and styling stuff, is not what Mr. Cristobal Balenciaga had in mind. He was into a lot of beading, a lot of intricate haute couture. He was into a lot that's not being resurrected, so to speak, through the ones that are leading his brand name, Balenciaga. But this was a great book that I got from the library. Haven't yet finished it, but I got an idea of who he was and what his idea of fashion was. Great, so that's one book. And then I really love Chanel, so I also went to the library. Libraries, New York Public Library, libraries are free. So this book on Chanel, um, just amazing. They call her Coco Chanel. Her real name was Gabriella Chanel. And I also got this book from the library, which was amazing. Gabriella Chanel Fashion Manifesto. So it had a lot of things in there that were like really interesting back in the 1920s. 1918, 1920, 24, all the way up to in the 60s, 1960s. So it's just really interesting just to see the work in the Chanel No. 5 cologne as well. And so those are some of the books that I took out of the library to really get an understanding of these designers back in the day. Now, those are just some of the ones that I really looked up to. Um, and you can, if they don't have it at your library, if you don't have a fashion school in your city or your town, you can always purchase these books. You can always go online. There's films on YouTube about Coco Chanel, how she grew up, and it gives you little bits and pieces. So that's very interesting. Well, right now I still have to paper mache the back of my model form. So this is some of the papers that Sergio and I tore up, ripped up, and put in a bag. And again, we have the bowl of glue. You can either use flour and water, or we just like to use glue and water. And I think the glue, it takes maybe a shorter period of time to dry. So I kind of use my hands. I like using my hands. I like hands-on. So again, hi, this is Patricia McKenzie. This is February, what they call African Heritage Month or Black History Month 2025. and I'm actually finishing up working on my model form, my DIY. If you ever get online and look up in Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or wherever you can get online and look up stuff that you don't have to buy it, top of the line, the prices vary. I'm telling you, the prices go from, I think the least expensive one I saw was maybe, that looked good and durable, was maybe $250. They can go up to $500. And then you have to look at the size that you want. So this one is custom made, so it's fit to my body, my curves and stuff. So I'm gonna take this and turn this over. And I was doing this on the floor, but I figured standing up is better. So I'm turning it over on its stomach, basically. Hope y'all can see that, right? And it gets a little messy, but it's cool. Right? So you could always use a brush. There's a brush you could use, or use your hands, you know what I'm saying? Um, and basically what I do is I take the ripped paper and put it in the bowl. You see this? And I take the brush and just kind of put it across there. I kind of like to put my hands in there, feels good. It's nice and cold. So I'm going horizontally, paper mache. And remember, this is glue, so it dries pretty fast. And you can always take the brush and brush down what needs to be more stable. And you smooth it out as you go, obviously. And so, um, you don't want to get your hands dirty. You could always use some gloves. So, yeah. So, it could take a little minute to do this, but I kind of enjoy the process, Alright. And I have some music in the background. I don't have copyright rights, but it's one of the songs that encourages me. Maverick City, Jehovah Jireh, God is our provider. So make sure you get the sides too. So like I said, I'm going horizontally first and then vertically. And it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference how long the strips are. I mean, it's up to you. You come up with how you want the strips to be. If you want it to be all vertical. And when we did the duct tape, surgeon, the duct tape on me, um, we did the duct tape vertical first. And then he went away across horizontal. Now I've seen people do that part of the process, um, duct taping themselves. Like it looks to me, it looked too difficult. So it's good if you have somebody with you to help you duct tape yourself around. You know, um, it's really cool. Because I don't think I could have been able to do that, but yeah. Uh, let's see. But yeah, so this is we're looking to finish this Now, if I continue to do this, I could have finished it sooner than later, and it should be finished, and it will be finished. Um, it will be finished before the end of February. And mind you, I still have the parts of having to take the towels out that are holding the shape together, and all the paper that's in there that I have to take out because we definitely want to put it on a pole. Um, so it'll be this big stand, right? So I'll show you that in a moment. Let me see. So this is the pole, and this is actually, it was a tripod for a ring light, and so we kind of took it apart, and so when we finish taking everything out, this is going to be the stand. So the bottom actually has, let me show you, the, oops, the bottom actually has the three prong like a tripod for a camera, right? So that's what we're going to use for the stand. I'm really excited about this. In the beginning, I was not excited about this, but I'm excited about this now. Right? So I'll put this back over there. I don't know what this is. Okay. Bear with me. Yeah. And it's kind of a little bit strange doing this by myself because I was depending on Sergio. He was like, "Ma, you can do this. You can do this, Ma." And we started it on February 11th, and today is now the 19th of February 2025. So I put it down for a minute. Um, Got to feel that sense of creativity flowing. And so I am feeling that creativity today and want to finish it up because where Sergio is now, he's in another state. He's going to be working on his. So we promised to, well, he maybe promised to videotape our journey. So that's what I'm doing. Like yesterday, I did do a video on my way out, and it was just like a burning thing in my heart to like, let me do this video before I leave the house. And I did. Hopefully, you all are watching the videos. Call it behind the scenes, BTS, behind the scenes of Ordained Fashion Designers. Um, Ordained Fashion Designers name came up with another another brother by the name of Denzel Honre, and he has his own line called Bespoken already. And we met at a place called So Harlem under the tutelage of um, Mr. Henry, who's the man Henry. If you want to look him up on IG or Facebook, the man Henry, and he's a master tailor for over 30 years, and he has a sewing class and a tailoring class, but he knows so much about tailoring and sewing, and he knows every niche because he's been in the industry for about 30 years. So he's over 30 years, and he was a mentee of. I gotta get all that information. I'll give it to you on the next video. But he was a mentee since he was like 15 or 16, and he's he's an amazing teacher, amazing mentor. So shout out to you, Mr. Henry. Um, and I happened to find them um, and fell in love with the process. And mind you, I started sewing when I was, oh gosh, on a sewing machine when I was about 12. But I used to design for my Barbie dolls and my little Dawn dolls, if anybody remembers those, Dawn dolls and Barbie dolls. So I did that for a while, and I sewed everything by hand. I'd make little shorts, little tops, and boots to go with it. Because at that time, my mom refused to give me money to go to the department store in our community to spend money on Barbie doll clothes. So I had to get creative as a kid, and I just started, you know, cutting up the bottoms of my pants, which were always too long for me anyway. And so that's how I started designing. I just started making stuff for my dolls. Again, Barbie dolls and Dawn dolls. Dawn dolls were the little tiny doll that came around this size, and Barbie doll, of course, Barbie's regular doll size. I wish I still had those Barbie dolls today. But anyway, so this is what I'll be doing now. I'm finishing the back. Um, I guess I'll take a break in a little bit and bring you back when the back is actually all done. Okay? But let me put this last one on here and then take a break from you guys and come back. Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's a commercial. Okay. All right. Be back. Hey, Patricia McKenzie back. BTS behind the scenes, ordained fashion designers. So I'm here doing a continuation. This is like a part 2 of the first tape that I did. Here is a model form that I'm doing. It's actually, that's what the front looks like, right? That's the head inside. That's one arm. That's the other arm. And as you see, I have 3 different colors of duct tape. Orange, bright orange, purple, and the silver, of course. So this is how much I've done of the back so far. So I'm almost done coming onto the shoulders and up towards the neck, right? So basically, I'm almost done with the body model form. Again, it is my size. It was done on me, so no one else will be able to fit this if they try to make something on it, unless it's for somebody larger. Smaller, I would definitely have to make a smaller model form. So I'm very proud of this. Like I said, Sergio is in his state. He went back home. He just wanted to be here for his birthday and to help me start this project. So we were the first ones to start the project together, which was, the duct tape all around the body. Very interesting process. So we were doing it on the floor, and I figured I'd rather stand up so I could actually see what I'm doing. So on my dining room table, make sure you really put paper all over it, and put it where you can really, really let it dry. And I have a fan, like a fan over here, so usually I put the fan on so that it will dry faster. Let's see, can I turn this? Okay, yeah. This is my bowl of glue. You can see that. Almost done. So I'm really excited. This is great. So we're gonna end this video, and when I come back to you, It's going to be fully finished. Thank you.